Welcome back to another episode of What If, and in today's video we're gonna discuss what if Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso, don't capture the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. So last week on Monday Night Raw, we all saw Jey Uso start to show out, of course, with the yeet through the crowd. Everybody, they loving it. The dogs, the kids, the mamas, the daddies, the babies, everybody, they loving that shit. They eating this yeet shit up. We very well might see Yeet Mania come April. So as far as the match between him and Gunther, I like to pose the idea or the thought of, what if Jey Uso don't win this match? Like, where does he go from here? Like, it's so many ways this one-on-one match between Gunther and Jey Uso can go. Like, of course, the obvious option would have Jey Uso go over on Gunther, but in the day and times we living in, as far as WWE and Triple H, the 100 era, Triple H, let's not forget, Triple H is the first and only Vince McMahon guy. That meaning he lining to fuck some up. If you let Triple H fuck this up, he'll do it. If he think he got a better way, to book this shit later on down the line where Jey Uso lose this match and he win it, later on at SummerSlam or at a later pay-per-view, he'll try that shit. Like I said, he is Vince McMahon's son. So as far as this Jey Uso versus Gunther match at WrestleMania, I can very well see Jey Uso losing. One reason, because most of y'all motherfuckers that's egging on this whole yeet shit, and I like the whole yeet. I'm rooting for Jey Uso to kick Gunther ass, because Gunther, for one, is very stale, is boring. All he do is come out there and kick people ass. Like, his microphone skills he okay. He don't botch words and mess up shit, when he on the microphone talking, but just coming out there beating people up every week and walking out, that shit ain't selling, I know. But Jey Uso, on the other hand, is selling. So as far as this one-on-one match, we could very well see Gunther defeat Jey Uso. And the reason I would say Gunther should go over and beat Jey Uso, this could bring in the Authority 2.0. And as far-fetched as you may think this sound, it's very possible, because again, Triple H is running the show. He was over Evolution. He was over the Authority. Triple H, shit, he had DX on lock. Triple H calling the shot. And plus, this can also, like I said, as far as Gunther versus Jey Uso, Gunther, I see Triple H. Triple H is a huge supporter of Gunther. And on the other hand, you got The Rock, of course, in Jey Uso's corner. And The Rock, he ain't no more final boss. That shit is dead. The Rock is all about his family. So I can see Gunther versus Jey Uso, regardless of how the outcome go, it's always a bigger story in all of these matches. As far as later on down the line, I can see Gunther and Jey Uso. If Jey win, it's good, Yeet Mania. But if Gunther win, that can very well provoke The Rock to, coming back in, and helping his family out. And then we could very well see Triple H and Gunther, The Rock and Jey, 2-on-2 situation. Of course, The Rock and Triple H old ass, they ain't gonna do that much of the work, but it's a good way, for them to absorb and, show they goddamn dominance as far as who really run the WWE. And as far as Gunther beating Jey Uso at WrestleMania, I ain't gonna say it would just make the most sense. It would make the most money sense for Jey Uso to win this match. But as far as Gunther, it could very well, elevate a whole nother story. Like I said, we could very well get the Authority 2.0, and they got enough people on the main roster, enough heel superstars on the main roster to pull this thing off. Like, of course, we'll have Gunther, that's the world champion. Of course, we're gonna have Ludwig Kaiser. And man, it's a lot of superstars on the main roster, even some NXT guys. Oh man, what about that stable on NXT? This pay-per-view, was it Vengeance? Was it yesterday, Vengeance? I think it was Vengeance. NXT had this Vengeance pay-per-view, and this mysterious group of 4 men in all black looking like a rip-off Temu-ass version of the Shield showed up, and they beat Obafemi, and who else and they beat somebody else up on NXT. This last pay-per-view they just had. This mysterious group could very well come in just like the Shield did, and help Gunther. Them can be his henchmen. It's a lot of people on the main roster that's bad guys that the WWE can utilize. I think Illinois Dragunov, I don't know if they released him or not, but he could very well join the group. Ludwig Kaiser, it's a lot of superstars on both Raw, SmackDown that can join this whole Authority 2.0 group. I would not be surprised, but if I had to really put my money on something, I want to go with Jey Uso in this match. But like I said, with it being Triple H and him being the son of Vince McMahon, do not be surprised if this shit don't go how, you know, we expecting it to go, because a lot of y'all was not on this whole Yeet thing. A lot of people was mad that Jey won the Royal Rumble. I'm rooting for Jey. I hope he win. I hope he win this match against Gunther. Hopefully WWE recreate the 2019 Kofi Mania with Yee the Mania this year, and we get Jey walk out there as the World Heavyweight Champion. But again, don't be surprised if WWE fuck this up and, you know, Gunther keep the belt. But like I said, it can always, you know, evolve and spin it to a whole nother thing as far as this whole Triple H era. So, like I said, at the end of the day, my money's on Jey, but I ain't gonna really hold my breath on this whole Triple H thing, because like I said, he can very well fuck this up. But with that being the end of today's video on what if Jey Uso does not win the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. Thank you for watching today's video, and until next time, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.